Watch fam?
What is up, Watch fam? I am Christian from Theo Harris, and welcome to episode 109 of Ask TNH. We'll do a quick wristwatch check before we get into today's episode. I am wearing a reference 1601 Rolex Datejust, actually with a bracelet this time, and an amazing wide boy dial. I don't know if you guys know what wide boy is. I get a lot of questions on that. If you take a look, and put a photo of this watch next to a regular stick dial, the hour markers are especially wide. Sorry guys, it's a little bit cold outside, so my wrist is a little bit small. But the hour markers are especially wide, and the hands have to be matching. Most wide boy dials that are out there are original, but the hands don't match. So to me, a wide boy dial without matching hands really isn't worth all that much. But this is a beautiful example. You guys know I'm a huge advocate of the Datejust, the Rolex Datejust. I think that it's probably one of the best watches to get your first big watch. So that's it. But this watch will be available on the shop on theoandharris.com. So go check out the shop after this video. And that's it. We'll get into today's question. Okay, so today's episode is about a little bit of a development on the behalf in technology on the behalf of LeCoultre's, JLC. So they announced through Instagram their release of the chat bot, and I'm going to basically kind of go into that. Well, what is it? Does it work? Is it worth using? Is it the future of communication for watch companies? I think that before I do that, I'll give a little bit of my personal impression on communication on luxury sales. It's tough. I mean, I do this, right? I answer emails, a large portion of every day about wristwatches. So I can tell you that it is very hard to keep up with a small team. I'm the only one that answers emails, so it is very hard. And I've apologized in the past on these episodes for not always getting back to everybody. I really do try so hard. Serious customers, usually you just have a natural tendency to just answer those direct questions quicker. A question like, what year was this Rolex made? Yes, 1970. Boom. Hi, Chris. Hi, blah blah blah. 1970. Have a great day, Christian. And I'm doing that, and I find it very hard, and that's at a very small scale. JLC is doing this at a we're global too, but I mean on a massive, millions upon millions of people consume JLC, want to have a JLC, know what JLC is. That's not the case for Theo and Harris, at least not yet. So I basically take my frustrations and amplify them by 50,000 and say, okay, JLC and luxury wristwatch brands probably do have a problem or do have an obstacle to overcome when it comes to personal interaction and answering customers' questions directly when not in the boutique. Because obviously I think that I've made this clear that I genuinely believe that digital communications for luxury purchases is the future. Not that long ago, people would have said they never would have ordered a pizza through a phone. Wasn't possible, and if it was possible, they didn't want it. Now, people buy hundreds of thousands of dollars. They buy homes. They buy $1 million Malibu homes, $5 million homes. You're going to buy Jaeger, LeCoultre's, so that's kind of my thoughts going into that. Now, let's actually give the app a shot. Okay, so first you have to type "get started" into the app. So I'll take a look. It's an immediate response, so it wasn't a long time, but this is. That's what it says. So get started. Welcome to the JLC bot. I would be more than happy to answer any question you might have. How can I help you today? Find a watch, find a strap, other. Let's do find a watch. Okay, so I sent find a watch. Wow, that was quick. So basically, you click find a watch. You send find a watch, and then it answers. I would be delighted to help you choosing a watch. What type of watch are you looking for? Men's watch. Great. Are you looking for timeless design of round watches or the iconic design of our Reverso? What should I go with? Let's go with the round watch. It's quick. I've made a few selections of timepieces from our collection that I hope you will enjoy. Master Thin Perpetual, Geophysic True Second, Master... Wow, this is interesting, guys. Okay, Master Calendar... Okay, so already I will tell you that I think that because they answer so quickly, and because although their responses are written well, it's like a firing round. It's like boom, okay, what do you need? Boom, 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 boom. So that, in its nature, because it is so quick, it makes it harder to ingest and digest this much content. I mean, I said a round watch, and then 2 seconds later they threw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 7 watches at me. That's a lot. So I think that already there should be just a little bit more of narrowing down, maybe a question about budget, although I can see them not wanting to stay with, give you a budget. I could see them wanting to make that a little bit more, difficult. Master Thin Perpetual. Let's try the Geophysic. Try the watch. What does that do? The best way to try a JLC watch is to go to the nearest boutique. Okay, find a boutique. Call a concierge. Okay, personal. Okay, they give you a personal advisor, and then buy online. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I get it. It's okay. Yeah, I can get this. I mean, you can either find a boutique, which is just find a boutique, a personal advisor, or buy online. No, I don't think that this is. Yeah, I don't think they did a very good job. Sorry. I said my first correction would have been. I think they wrote it well, and I think it's a great idea. I think that the principle there is terrific, which is the most important thing. They can work out the bugs later, no problem. But there definitely are bugs right here that they need to start working on. I think it's too much content in the with the watch selections. I don't think you could just break it down so simply into round versus square. Which one do you like better? And then we'll show you all of them. I think it should be okay. Maybe round versus square, and then maybe either probably a question about budget. I said I think that they might not want to do that. But I think it's appropriate. I mean, I feel like there are a lot of watches here. Let's say your budget really is within the Geophysic and maybe a Master Memovox. So really around that $10,000 range. I don't think you're wasting my time by showing me the Thin Perpetual, but I feel like you're taking my attention away from the Geophysic and the other ones that I could want. So by showing me too many watches, I feel like you're hurting my chances of really exploring the ones that would fit me best. And it's not about not showing off your brand. It's about you may only have a couple of chances with me. You may only have a minute. So if you're going to use that minute, use it in the way that you think that will actually convert me, most likely. Further, the three options: the try on the watch, the call a concierge, and the buy online. I don't think that those are necessarily, the right questions at that point, the right options. I think that those points can come in last for a right hook. They'll finally, okay, now, boom, if you want to buy it, go to the boutique. Here are your boutiques locally. Call a concierge. She'd love to talk to you. Her name is Ermolinda, and whatever. But the right hook that soon didn't really work out for me. I think that a better way to do it would be, okay, you click on the Geophysic and then send you photos of the Geophysic on a wrist, not just on like stock photos, like beautiful photos. And then you could say, learn about the movement or the history or something like that, and keep it very short, be brief, keep brevity in mind, because once again, you may not have that much of my time. Being wordy isn't going to help you. I think be photo focused and really create that kind of dialogue. Maybe take an extra second to answer as opposed to that, real quick. It's just a little bit overwhelming. So once again, I think that I kind of covered this. I think that this is an incredible concept that I know that, or I genuinely believe that more brands should embrace and more brands will embrace. But there needs to be more storytelling. It's not just buying a watch that's $5, $6, $7, $8, $9, $10, $11, $12, $13, $25,000 is not, do you like, welcome to JLC, do you like round or square? Here are your options, call the person. No, it's more of a, hello, welcome to JLC. Which were you preferring our classic reversal line? Or would you like to do something with something a little bit more, under the radar with a classic or whatever the hell, you go on. And then, okay, what are you looking for this watch to suit? Is it your budget, or is it a formality? Although most JLCs are in the same formality. But I think that, it just needs to be a more complex and a more layered process, and then go into the straps just for fun. Say, okay, so great, you've chosen the Geophysic. Now, would you like to, go with the navy blue that comes on it, or would you like to try the suede that we think looks really beautiful on the wrist of, whomever? That to me would be the really good, play. So overall, good job JLC for being this innovative, but the execution is not very good. Sorry guys, but that's it. Thank you guys for watching episode 109 of Ask T&H. Check out the watch shop at theoandharris.com right after this. The watches actually just went live today, so check them out.